Hi guys, Fall Hollandaise here. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different and go over replays of matches against MarlinPie's Eno that I played last week and explain the thoughts I had to make each decision in offense, defense, and neutral against this Eno. And I feel like these 5 matches are very good at showcasing like the back and forth, how we adapt to each other. Please let me know if you'd like to see more of this. I'd be happy to do them. And finally, please keep in mind this is net play. So while our connections were very good, we're like 1 to 2 frames consistently, it still does have spikes and we're prone to dropping things occasionally. Alright, so the main thing I'd like to point your attention to is look at how we adapt our offense and pressure to the opponent's FDs and IBs. And look at our spacing. Look how like we make sure to leave a little bit of space. We don't just like go in all the time, right? Because it gives you more time to like react to things. So right there, he has to stop his pressure a little bit because I FD'd him out. I tried to read some kind of air approach, but that was bad. Too much of a gamble. And now I am set played. But yeah, like notice our usages of FD and IB. I'll try to point out some good usages. That was really good. So that was also really good by him. So you can, reversal 6B out of a lot of things. And he's not afraid to challenge. Like he is not afraid to challenge, and he's shown me that, right? So that's why I'll adjust my approach a bit. And right there, notice how he 6P'd. And notice how I redashed, after his FD, because he's shown me that he's going to FD red ball, so I'm going to redash so I get in range and don't whiff my buttons. That's the main way to stop people who FD. I just ran into note again. That was bad. I think I was trying to FD there. So this is the second game. Yeah, so MarlinPie kind of starts with kind of like a cheeky opener. And I just wait. I react and block. Right? So sometimes it's good to like, not be pressing something. It's good to just wait sometimes. Like this. Like that was fucked up. Backward 6P. Yeah, he can't get note there really. So there at black beat. So I don't mash all the time to tech. Especially against Eno, because Eno can do a lot of resets with her SM grab. So, like, I try not to mash to tech all the time. Because I'm, like, kind of scared of that. And I know MarlinPie is capable of doing it. Because we played each other quite a bit on that play. So yeah, he's been rehovering a lot on me, so I just finally mash on him. Yeah, so like look at this wire FD usage, right? I think he tried to reset me there. Good note. I think he thought I was gonna block the note. So right there, that was really good. So he knows that I'm looking really hard for him to like FD and challenge. So instead he just waits until I redash again and he just throws me. And right here, I tried to do a burst safe route, but before that, I did Fireball YRC because I knew he was going to try to challenge. So instead of running in, this time I frame trap with Fireball YRC. Right? And even though I lost, right, it's still pretty close. And the important thing is how even in this match alone, you've already seen how MarlinPie is adapted by throwing my redashes, which is the proper response, and I respond back by representing Fireball YRC to frame trap him. Okay, giving each other a little bit of room. I thought he was gonna throw there, so I just guessed throw there. And I prefer back throw there because I don't like whiffing 6H as much as whiffing 5H. I think 5H is a better OS. when you're fuzzy mashing throw. Obviously throw OSing on offense, just do close slash. A little bit of a scramble here. Dropped it. It's net play, so it's bound to happen. Like, our connections are really good. It's like consistently 1 to 2 frames. But, you know, it's still extra net play. Good 5k. Really good backdash. So he could have reset me there, but he just go for the combo. And I stood up into the HCL. So I finally challenged with the far slash, which is a little bit risky because there's a lot of things that Ino can do that blows it up. Oh, never burst there, by the way. It's really risky. You can get the spacing wrong. There's a reset. That's what I've been scared of this entire time. The fireball, super ball is in a blockable setup, but I fucked it up because it needs to hit twice. So once again, that's the importance right there of keeping your space a bit sometimes. Yeah, doing a good job of, doing a good job blocking jump Ds there too. So there I don't air dash because I think he's just gonna 6p me. He's just mashing because I think he was just trying to like get out of the situation. But yeah, I stun him because of that. But he gets out. He mashes so fast. It's absurd. I got lucky there. There was no reason for that to work. That was a good 6p. So you can 6p out of rep ball. And it's important to represent that. Especially if it's close. That I'm pretty sure I was just mashing because I thought he was just gonna go low there instead of HCL, a VCL. So I just got the throw. I got lucky. But red ball is very good to 6ping the red ball is very important to represent because it won't always work at farther ranges. It'll whiff, but it will still blow up certain options Heian has even at longer ranges. Farther ranges, and at closer ranges you'll get out for free because if you force the hand to block, then the red ball goes away. So that's the best thing to do when you're close and they don't wire see the ball. Alright, so we have match 4. So now we kind of have like told each other, yeah, we're not afraid to like gamble. I tried a hard bait there because I thought he would just I thought he burst at the same spot there, but it was close enough there where he could actually have gotten out with the burst. I thought he'd HCL there because IED beats ACL. Really good 5p there. He was a little far away. Also, I'm IBing specifically certain Ino buttons. That was too close, unsafe. Because, you know, against Ino, IBing is a lot better because you want to open up room to mash out of her rehover. And really, like, if you're mashing anyway, even with or without IB, you're gonna get blown up by a frame trap anyway. Like either way. So just IB to give yourself more chances to stop the rehover stuff. Or like the delayed air buttons. I thought he was gonna cross up there. And I was not blocking low for some reason. But yeah, that is why I prefer to IB a lot more against Ino. That was a lucky jump in. That one's fucked up. Yep, so always IB that button, because if he rehovers instead of go low, you'll get a more guaranteed mash. Yeah, always make sure. Oh, that's very scary. Yeah, you always have to make sure to represent mashing against rehover. That is the way to stop people who, players who keep rehovering. Nice. I finally show throw after ball. Goes for the reset. That was a really good reset. Yeah, he has to wire see it because after K dive, he can't really get much. I got lucky. Really good Hayabusa. I could have just jumped eat there. I should have known that he's gonna go under ball. Because if he blocks the ball, then he's, you know, I get to run block pressure. He'd probably try to throw there. But got close slash because of the OS. Nice. That sucks. And I was just I think I was mashing something afterwards just because, you know, you're that low anyway. You might as well just gamble on something. Because there's no way you're blocking Ino. So this time I just go blue ball afterwards instead of Hayabusa. Because I feel like he's not going to challenge it at this point. Because I did represent that water Shinken. I probably dropped it. That sucks. I thought he was going to reset there again. Yeah, so right there. IB. Give myself more room. Dropped it again. There, I got countered because I was, I guessed low. And I was mashing 6B throw OS. So that was really good. So notice how he was waiting because he thought I was just gonna either I was gonna Hayabusa there, right? But I Hayabusa and reeled back. He was trying to hit me out of it, and then I Hayabusa like in the corner on the ground, and it reeled back my hitbox, hurtbox enough where it whiff punished his button. No, because he was kind of waiting a little bit too much to see what I was doing, so I just kind of landed and went for a whiff punish instead. A little bit late on his rehover. Yeah, it was a little too high up for the knockdown. Good block. Terrible burst though. So yeah, that was really good. He 5P'd there because he knew that I've been if you noticed, I've been IBing every time when the note hits that close as a meaty, because you know, once again, off of anything that's not HCL or VCL, HCL, VCL, or P dive or 2D. Sorry, if it's not 2D or P dive, sorry, those are the two that are optimal note setups. But otherwise, you want to actually IB it because the Ino will not be able to get a full like proper Oki, and IBing the note lets you act pretty fast to like be able to mash out of a lot of their options. But 5P can stuff, you know, my 2P right there. So that was good. It was good he went for that because I'd been doing that every time. So he finally punishes me for it. I think he was trying to. Yep. So right there, I think he thought I was gonna go for a kick loop, but I just do burst safe instead. That was a really ballsy dive. Try to 6P OS, 6P throw OS. Misses. I don't bite the reset, but I do bite on the VCL YRC. He doesn't punish my dead angle though. Yeah, so that is a way to punish it. Jump D punishes stroke under ball. And he did that last time, so that's why I did jump D this time. I thought OTG would kill. It did not. But I just do ball, and I see him come, I wire C on reaction, and I count for it. So yeah, that was the first to 5, I guess. Well, it wasn't like an actual first to 5, but you know, we played 5 matches. The key takeaways here for anybody who's watching this to hopefully like learn something new is this. You want to always be mindful of the fact that when you're defending with FD-IB, you're doing it as an offensive tool in a way, because you FD and IB not just to mess up their spacing and like possibly get a whiff punish, but you also like open up more options for yourself to challenge afterwards with, you know, IB throw, IB mash, FD, and then button, things like that. And you have to be aware of if the opponent is knowledgeable enough to stop one of those or both of those like responses. And the other thing is you yourself should also assess in your own replays. See if you couldn't open someone up because of the fact that they were FDing you out and you couldn't stop it. Or if they were stopping your offense because of their IBs. In general, not always, right? Is you want to redash button and like repressure if they are FDing you out, because you know they're doing that to push you out. So instead of just autopiloting button, you want to redash, go for your mix up, you know, without being pushed out. And if they're IBing, then you want to actually go for a lot more frame traps and a lot more airtight stuff that normally would give you like a regular, you know, just like a regular block string, but on IB, there might be a gap. So you want to look for like frame traps on IB and work on those. So yeah, I hope these things kind of helped you to maybe a little bit better understand kind of what goes on when I'm playing Heian. And hopefully you can apply some of these thoughts to your own game plan, regardless of what character you play. I hope this helps. Let me know what you think. Please let me know if this is something you'd like to see more of. Yeah, thank you.